Good evening.
I'm Ron Treble.
And I'm John McMillan.
You're watching NewsRind, and this is the news today. Tonight, Use Octopus kills 20 in unprovoked attack. Putin threatens nuclear action against Constantine College.
And is your flatmate literally Hitler? Find out later. But first,
the English department has sparked outrage this term due to feedback described by students as unconstructive and vague. Second and third year students have complained that critiques of their work have not only been petty, but in some cases, even illegible.
One student stated that after getting my essay back, which I slaved over for weeks, I was incensed by the feedback that I received.
Our top in-studio cryptographers have seen the feedback and have spent weeks attempting to decode it. Now, exclusively to NewsRind, we are able to show you the results. Here, one tutor wrote, "Don't be ridiculous, jet fuel can't melt steel beams."
Another has been found to have stated it clearly explodes before the planes hit.
A final comment was found to have been written in Arabic. Once translated, we were shocked to find the tutor had in fact said, "Great essay, fantastic work."
In other news, Ben Leatham has won the annual Cardboard Festival, the USU presidential elections, beating off handfuls of other white males in his quest for supremacy. Other winners of the institutionalised popularity contest, come CV enhancement opportunity, include fabled Mega Yank, Thomas Ron for academic officer, and incumbent activities chap Chris Wall, who remains king of the wall.
Hi, I'm Scott Weston Chalice and welcome to the Inside Story on NewsRind. This week's topic, the USU elections 2015. Here's some people I spoke to earlier to hear their views. I'm here with the average voter. What say you, average voter? And now we're back. And we're here with Ben Walker, who has a very interesting take on this issue. Ben, do you fear death? Didn't quite catch that.
Oh, please God, help! If anyone's watching this, send help! This guy's fucking...
Now that's all we've got time for this time on, whatever the fuck we call this segment again. Back to you in the studio. Ben, do you enjoy the music of Huey Lewis in the news?
Also in white male news, the university has once again entered University Challenge with a formidable team of Caucasian testosterone junkies. Let's give it to them, lads. Hey, lads, lads, lads.
Now over to John the Smith for the sports news.
Today in sports, USU has decreased the amount of finances to college sports. We are here to see how it has affected...
Get the fuck off the court!
Now, in nightlife news, a new Thursday club night has emerged to challenge USU's official event. Two third-year students are attempting to organise the new event, which has been advertised as gasoline. However, the event has come under scrutiny for its tagline, 100% pure, genuine gasoline.
An international trading standards tribunal is now investigating the students for avoiding fossil fuel taxations, whilst action groups praise the duo for attempting to become independent from Russian oil.
Moving on, after perhaps almost 2 centuries of trade, the on-campus outlet of Blackwell Books is sadly closing down. Literally, a few students are devastated about the closure. Campus correspondent Vince Cottrell brings us more.
Thank you, Ron, for that introduction, and might I say, John, you're looking dashing as ever. Well, I've come here to Hes East to discuss the closure of Blackwell Books. The problem is facing us all in this day. The social winter that is today, where the has-beens become the has-not-beens, and where the be-nots become the be-unknowns. I've come to find out the facts that you know about Blackwell Books. So, what's your opinion on the closure of Blackwell Books?
I didn't know it was closing.
Did you know that Blackwell Books was closing? Did you know that University of York was actually made around Blackwell Books, which had been standing in the middle of the fields for 150 years beforehand? Have you been emotionally traumatised by the closure of Blackwell Books?
I didn't actually know that it was closing.
As you can see, it's been a traumatic loss to the university, like a baked beans without the beans, or a toast without the cook bit. Back to the studio.
Desolate foragers in the wastes of Heslington East shall continue to be denied access to civilization as news reaches them that their request for an on-campus shop have been overturned by the totalitarian, ultra-fascist planning authority!
Instead, the students shall have to continue to ply the windswept exclusion zone whilst their overlords dine on the finest rumps of endangered white tiger washed down with the tears of students.
Palestine has recently announced a charity concert to raise money for the beleaguered students in their time of famine. The event shall be called Hezbollah for Hez East.
A real feel-good story.
And now the weather. Trigger warning, it's shit.
Indoor rain. Elsewhere, we see a strong, oppressive wind of change moving from east to west, first to the Netherlands, then through to Belgium, and finally through France to Paris. So if you're going outside, don't forget to bring a coat. Back to you in the studio.
That's all we've got time for here at NewsRind.
I've been John McMillan.
And I've been Ron Treble. Thank you, and good night.
Ha ha ha!